peasants call me mad. Paranoid. Is it paranoid to think everyone around you wants to kill you? Is it? Is it? Oh, it is. Well, what about when they actually do it?
Leoric is a strong frontline that strives in sustained fights and countering the enemy tanks with his Drain Hope skill. His heroic zoning prowess can cripple an enemy team if followed through properly by your team. Leoric's trait is Undying, which activates upon death, letting him still remain on the battlefield as a ghost. His Q and W won't deal damage, but will still slow and heal him respectively, reducing the timer for his respawn. Efficient use will make your death be merely a setback. Skeletal Swing is Leoric's first skill. A simple frontal swing of his mace slows his targets by 40% for 2.5 seconds, dealing moderate damage. The skill is used to either clear the lane, as you will be playing Leoric primarily as a solo laner, and to apply the slow to as many enemies as possible. Drain Hope is our W, a slow moving skill shot that attaches to the enemy hero hit, sucking the life out of them. You will deal a total of 25% of the target's max health in damage over 4 seconds, and healing you for 25% of your max health as well. You are slowed by 20% while this skill is active, so make sure you stick to your target. The third basic ability is Wraith Walk. You separate from your body, becoming unstoppable, and you can pass through units and walls for 2.5 seconds, gaining increased movement speed for the duration. At the end of the cast, or upon cancelling it early, you teleport to your ghost location. The skill has a buttload of uses, ranging from disengaging from a fight, initiating a fight, chasing the enemy, and so on. Play with it and discover all the possibilities. Entomb will be our first heroic, where you simply create a walled off area in front of you, trapping the enemy inside. The usage of the skill can make or break a team fight. Make sure you trap only enemies without escapes and that your team is close behind. Your damage will most likely not be enough to kill a full HP enemy hero before they can get away. March of the Black Ink is the second heroic, making Leoric swing his mace 3 times as he, marches forward, damaging in enemies and healing for 7% of his max health per enemy hero hit. Although it's his signature move from Diablo 3, the overall effects are considerably underwhelming, definitely not outweighing the strengths of Entomb. Leoric is one of the most versatile tanks when it comes to its talent builds. Even pro players have their own specific choices depending on who picks him up. I will include the build I had the most fun and success with that strives in solo lanes. But you can check variations of the Skeleton King by tuning into our stream at twitch.tv/MarcelianOnline every weekday. Reanimation is one of the best choices at level 1, giving you your only quest talent by gathering globes and receiving health regeneration in return. You can also gather them while dead by picking this talent. The quest will let you respawn faster upon completing it, but the main focus is to increase your health regen. You want to play Leoric against sustained damage dealers against whom your health regen and general sustain will win out in the end. One of the main talents that this build will roll around is Royal Focus, and it will be mandatory for this build. Your Wraith Walk will have its cooldown reduced to 4 seconds if you don't take damage while traveling, and your next Q within 5 seconds deal 50% more damage. This will change your playstyle from other builds. You can now Wraith Walk into a fight and properly position yourself to Q your enemy, making it easier to land your W as well. By the time you need to escape, Wraith Walk will already be off cooldown. To complement Royal Focus, you will pick Lingering Apparition, making Wraith Walk last 80% longer. The increased duration will open up avenues to how you engage and give you a lot more freedom and mobility overall. Entomb. Enough said. The lockdown from your heroic is brutal for your enemies if you have assassins such as Skelefas in your team. Not only are you zoning out your enemies, you are preventing their escape and making it easier for your team to aim their skill shots. You literally dig a grave for your enemies. Level 13 will give you some wiggle room, so choose depending on the situation. The main ones I would recommend are Burning Rage for maps like Infernal Shrines, where the added AoE damage will prove useful, and the second choice being Spell Shield with 50 spell armor, since one of Leoric's main weaknesses is burst damage. Level 16 also provides some flexibility and you can choose what suits your playstyle most. I will recommend, however, taking Imposing Presence. Your main role is disruption and crowd control, and reducing the attack speed and movement of your enemy plays into your strengths. For this particular build, I recommend Spectral Leech at level 20, where your basic attacks deal an extra 5% of the target's max health and damage and also heals you for that amount. Provides additional sustain and puts the final nail in the coffin named Leoric is a tank killer. Leoric is a simple hero to play, but can take a while to master. Practice using your Wraith Walk to avoid predictable crowd control such as Stitches' hook. But remember, you still take damage, so don't travel too far and risk losing your hit points. If you jump into a team fight, delay your W until you are 100% sure you will not miss the enemy, ideally the tank. If you miss your W, you lose the most important aspect of your kit as a tank, which is your sustain, and you will most often than not die. Dying is not a big deal, however, for Leoric, as long as you can make it useful. Trading your life for an enemy's is favorable since you respawn faster and can still slow the enemy team through your abilities and also scout. Hope you guys enjoyed our guide on Leoric, but don't forget he has a lot more builds that you can try, so let us know in the comment section below what you think and what you go for on the Skeleton King. We have social media where we can chat in the description below, and also make sure to check our stream that runs Mondays to Fridays at twitch.tv/MarcelianOnline. Peace out!
If you enjoyed the video, make sure to also check us out on twitch.tv/MarcelianOnline. You just hit that follow button and you'll be notified whenever we stream.
We stream every day of the week from 12 PM Pacific Standard Time and 9 PM Central European Summer Time. See you there!